never quits, it never stops, chasing my soul.
Let me introduce you to our family. We are Dave and Vicky Willcock. This is Delaney, Jude, Eliza, Charlie, and the girls. About 3 years ago, God spoke to our family more clearly than He perhaps ever has. For some years prior, God had been moving in our hearts with regards to our love for and outreach to the poor. He's called us to minister to and sacrifice for those Jesus called the least of these. However, in watching the unfolding nightmare of the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, our hearts were broken, as were many of yours. We knew we needed to do more. As we saw photos of orphans suffering in the aftermath of that disaster, God used it to confirm to us that the time was right for us to pursue adoption. In that season, and still now, we felt a bit like the Grinch, whose heart, as you may recall, grew 3 sizes that day. These last few years, it's been a long and winding journey into adoption. At first, we were led to adopt from Rwanda, but after much financial and time investment, the door to adoption in Rwanda closed on us. While we were growing weary from the process, we were still wholly committed to continuing to pursue this calling to adoption that God has on our family. So, after more prayerful consideration, we decided to pursue adoption in the Democratic Republic of Congo. In addition to making this move, we felt God challenge us to request adopting 2 instead of 1. The result? God has matched us with 2 gorgeous children, one a 4-year-old girl and the other a 2-year-old boy. And of course, we're waiting excitedly, if not impatiently, for the day they'll be coming home with us. But it is at this point, my friends, where you come in. Adopting 1 is expensive. Adopting 2, well, it's insanely expensive. We've worked hard to tighten our budget, sell everything we can make a buck on, and even have recruited some of our pastoral staff to do some creative sport fundraisers. Okay, he's actually going to run a triathlon to raise money, but I think you'll agree we had to find a way to work in the mud wrestling footage. So, dear internet gawker, would you consider helping us out on our mission from God?
Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
I guarantee you, this is one of the best investments you'll ever make. We need to dig deep, people. I know your donation might bring some temporal pain, but the payback is eternal. So we hope and pray you'll consider giving to our worthy cause, and you have our undying thanks for considering this appeal. I'll leave you with a quote from one of our heroes, Derek Lautz. My friends, adoption is redemption. It's costly, exhausting, expensive, and outrageous. Buying back lives costs so much. When God set out to redeem us, it killed Him.